right, guys. Well, I have 2 emu eggs that I am going to put in my incubator. Today is, I believe it's the 17th of September. Yes, that is correct. I have 3 eggs that my emu have laid. From what I understand, they've laid incredibly early. It's just 1 pair that I have that are laying this year. And I don't think anybody else's are laying yet, but I've got 3 so far. So what I've decided to do is put my emu eggs into the incubator in pairs of 2, so they'll hopefully have friends. And they'll only be a few days apart as I go. I drew my little arrows on here so that I never rotate the egg a whole 360 degrees. It'll only be half. And I've got my numbers on here for the egg. This was the first one that was laid. This is the second one that was laid. I've got my dates on there. I went ahead and decided to put the dates that they are put in the incubator, and I chose a 50-day mark of when 50 days hits. That way I know approximately when they will hatch. Could be before that, could be after, but it gives me a date range on there on the actual egg, just in case for some reason I get confused which egg is which I shouldn't. I'm going to keep a log of all of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the incubator. I do have the Humidikit on here, which has been working great for the last 24 hours. I've had the incubator running for probably a month. So I'm going to move this sensor out of the way for a minute. I'm going to move this up. And let's see if I can do this while I have you on the phone here. I think I'll just set you right here with the little eggs for a second and put you in with them. I am going to set them on the top tray. There we go. Let me get my phone back. So hopefully these are successful hatches. I sure hope they are. I'm going to go ahead and set this in on this tray so it's the most accurate reading for well, that's not going to work because it'll tip. I'm going to leave this up on the top shelf. Put it right about right here. Okay, so it's ready to go here. I have to turn the turner on. I do have, you're supposed to let the emu eggs have lots of oxygen. You're supposed to open the incubator once or twice a day and you have to turn the eggs, even though the trays are going to turn, you turn them manually as well 2 to 3 times a day. I have my other air holes open, so there's fresh air going in. The ones on the back are open, and one of them on the back's open. I might open the other one up as well. Right now that went up because I had closed and opened the door. It'll level back out in just a couple minutes. And let's see what we got here. I have this set lower because the thermometer there and this thermometer are not exactly the same. So I am going to go ahead and turn on the automatic turner, and it should here in just a second. I'm going to put this temperature back up. It seems like when I set it at like 97.1, 97.2 on this readout, and it was the same on this. I had to replace this digital command center because it was messing up last season when I was hatching Eggie. It stopped turning the turners correctly, so they sent me a replacement for the Gqf 1502 Sportsman. Incubator Warehouse gave me no trouble at all. They sent me this replacement and I put it in, but it's doing the same thing the other one was doing, which is the temperature's off just like less than a degree, but I try to be as accurate as possible. So yeah, it should start turning here shortly. It'll beep. I can turn the alarm off, but it'll beep. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all I got 2 emu eggs in the incubator. I've got one that is out in another area, and as soon as they lay one in, well, they laid one last night, so it'll be a couple more days. There'll be another one. I'll put that pair in. So I'm going to do it in sets of 2s, and we'll see how it works out, y'all. Wish us all luck. Wish me luck. Wish those little eggs luck, because, you know, those little babies are precious when they're born. And when they hatch, I still call it born even though they hatch. They're born into this world. I don't care how they're born. They're born. So anyway, I'm excited, y'all. Hopefully Nip and Tuck will make some beautiful little healthy babies. Thanks so much. Bye, y'all.